Introduction, mission statement of the human race. Secondly, righteousness is the image of God. Thirdly, relationships need understanding. Lastly, our holiness is the outcome of sanctification in relationship with Christ and men. God, our Father, Christ, our Redeemer, humankind, our family. If you have your heaven bound faith in God, decide mostly what you ought to say before you make your confession, suggestion, question, apprehension, redemption made known in collections or petition to Christ Himself, being embodied in suffering. Also, establish His right to life and liberty in the passion of Jesus' birth in the tradition of the holiday. Luke chapter 1, verse 26. The authority and offering of a human betrayal before Elizabeth had the chance to rejoice. Also, Luke 1, verse 26. This is what the Lord has done for me at this time when He has been gracious to me to take away my shame. In the 6th month of Elizabeth's pregnancy, the angel Gabriel was sent by God to a town in Galilee called Nazareth to a virgin engaged to a human whose name was Joseph, a descendant of the tribe of David. In the virgin, her name was Mary. The Christmas season ought to be remembered in the third world and in fame of the gospel. The incarnation of conflict sponges us to a human story. So, like in the United Nations today, the miraculous injunction to end international wars, understood as the Declaration of Human Rights, outlines fundamental liberties given to individual people aligned with the concept of a suffering God. It also emphasizes the inherent dignity and value of each person, suggesting that each of us also experiences suffering in the compassion of reading and mirroring the disparate burden of people. We also must take our path to Mary and Christ in suffering it with sobriety. For the preparation of Christmas, it is also a brokenness to share in the gospel. To prepare a broken family for the holidays, prioritize open communication, set clear boundaries, create new traditional spaces that work for everyone, and light up the room. Identify supporting documents. Consider a plan for emergency escape. Also, challenge yourself to difficult conversations by being quiet in the silence and the gaps, letting the silence last a little bit longer each time. So, prioritize your body to navigate the holidays with emotional ease. Key strategies to open communication. Hello, good afternoon. It's nice to see you again. You know, we talked about this before. But let's just laugh one more time in discussion, expectation, and invitation to concern yourself with family. Set boundaries, clearly decide who is going to bring in the joy. So it is necessary to discuss a strategy for handling conflict. Also, focus on being grateful that God has chosen us for such a time as this. Be flexible in scheduling and remember the echo of the angelic body that the Lord is on the way. Each time the gospel must be repeated, the Lord and Jesus Christ came to our situation. He was chastised for our peace, and the bruisings on his body give us glory to each pattern of remembrance. To do this in remembrance of him, he died, he was buried, he was resurrected, and he shall soon come to earth to save us again. In this event, the life of Jesus illuminates the path of victory. So, one day at a time, accomplish this